Hi strangers! Today I thought I'd do something different. I've been dying to make something for a little while and I thought it'd be really fun to come along today and try and make a headband like this. As you probably heard, there is going to be a big goth get together on Friday the 13th, which is tomorrow, and I'm planning to make something like this so I can wear it tomorrow. So this is one I got from the pound shop a while back, and I think it's really pretty and probably what I would have worn, but I want to make this special and I want to make something I can wear tomorrow and be proud of. So I have got lots of bits down here. I'll show you what I've got, and we're going to try and make something like it out of loads of random things I found around the house. So let me show you what I've got. Okay, so I have found two old headbands which we don't really use anymore, and I might make two actually. And I found a spider, a pentacle, my little skull bat things, which I think would be really cool. I do have some old foam roses that I just had to wash because they're really dusty. They do come off, but they have got wire too. I have got some cable ties, so just thin cable ties here. We do have a theme which is black and red, so I have brought some red paint up here too. Got my hot glue gun and my pair of scissors, and yeah, and also some net as well that I had laying around. It used to be an old curtain that I used. I don't use it anymore. So we're going to try and make something fun to wear tomorrow. First of all, I'm really curious to find out what is underneath this. Oh, also, sorry, I didn't say I have some felt here as well. And I'm going to use that to wrap around the hairband, hopefully, when I'm done. First of all, I'm going to strip this back and see what it looks like underneath. All these beads. I probably could leave these on, but should I leave them on and just wrap around it so it's thick? I might just leave it like that actually. I could even paint these red. If I don't know how well you can see this, it was just a hairband covered in white beads. I wonder what they would look like red. I can always cover these anyway. Okay, right. So let's get to the fun stuff. So the hairband I want to wear around my head, around the front, and I'm not too sure about this one. I don't know how strong it will be. So I'm going to start by layering up some things, and I've been watching some videos and I heard that cable ties are really cool. So we're going to try with these first. A bit random, I know, but it will hopefully all come together. So I'm going to get cable ties, and I thought this would be really cool to make it look like they've got spikes that come up. And I love fiddling around with things like this, you know I do. It's just, I think, a very cool thing you can do and have fun by using things around the house to make goth things and just to have fun really. So I'm not sure I want quite a few of these on, so we're just going to keep putting these on until I'm satisfied with how they're looking. So we've got 3 so far. And I want to make sure these stand upright and don't bend over too much at the moment. But the main focus is going to be up front, obviously. Ooh, that's looking quite cool actually. 2 more, I think. No, let's keep going. I've got a whole bag of these, so this is going to go right at the end spike of this because it's got little spikes inside. So I'm using that as a kind of guide to see where I'm putting them. So this one needs to go at the end. I thought we could put down some felt over this. So I'm going to cut my felt into strips next. I'm going to put my hot glue gun on. I'm going to start cutting my felt into strips now. Cutting it into fine strips here, and I'm going. The thing is to wrap it around the outside of this here like that, and hopefully 2 strips should be enough, I think. Okay, so we've got 2 strips for now. I might cut 1 more just to be sure that this is going to cover, and then we can sort out our roses and things like that to go on here as well. I'm going to cut a thinner strips just in case we need them. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to I might cut them all down a bit actually, just so we've got smaller pieces to work with, because I'm not very good at stuff like this. I'm just winging it like I always do everything. And we're going to start with putting some glue on here. Move some stuff out of the way quickly. So just going to put some hot glue across this. My glue gun wants to work. And we're going to just concentrate on this front bit here. And I'm going to take a piece of felt, lay it at an angle, and just go twisting that around. Might put extra glue on as I go just to make sure that that stays on there nice and tight. Right, now on with the next piece. I'm just going to keep going, picking up more bits as I go. This bit's a bit more of a chunkier bit. I'm going to start at the front here and just wrap it around here. You use quite a lot of glue sticks when you do stuff like this. So I just buy like massive packs. I got 2 massive packs here, so I'm good for glue. So I can use as much as I like. It's so fun. It's definitely worth, if you're wanting to do crafts and things, getting a hot glue gun is so much easier than sewing and things like that. I'm going to need some more at the ends here. I'm going to put a little bit more extra at the end because I'm going to put a blob at the end to keep it all together, like so. Okay, now we're going to come across the back and just glue down all these extra bits. First of all, I'm just going to fix these bits up here. So just pushing down the bits that are hanging and just getting them stuck together. Okay. So this is what we're starting with. So it's just a band covered in felt with some cable ties. Okay, it's very messy at the moment. Let's try and make it look more pretty. So on the inside of this band, I'm going to cut a strip again and glue it down so we've got a nice flat back to work with. So just a strip here, about the same thickness as the band. And I'm going to run some glue down the strip. And that's just going to keep the back together so it's not so messy. Let's see how hard this is to put in. Don't worry about the messy glue bits, we can pick them off at the end. So that's going to go on the inside here, just so it's nice and neat in there. I don't know how well you can see that, but it just makes it look a lot neater. There's so many bits, 3 bits of glue. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some lace on here. I really like this one because it has the lace behind the flowers, and I think that's a really great idea to give it more volume at the front. So what I'm going to do is take our piece of net here, and it's got like a frilly part across the bottom, so I'm going to cut some of that off. At the front of this here, down middle, so it's like this. So we got the loose bit going around, and then I'm gonna glue it very loosely across that part there, trying to make it the same both sides here, and trying to leave the same amount of lace at the bottom here. So I'm just going to take my hot glue gun. I think I'm going to square it in between the gaps here, and then just scrunch it up and push it in. And then keep doing that across the way. Maybe I should have left a bit more. Just every other one. Scrunch, push it in. Scrunch, push it in. Scrunch, push it in, and scrunch, put it in. Oh, another glue stick. Hope you're keeping a count on these, because I'm not. And then another one here at the end, and I'm going to do the same this side too. Okay, make sure they're all in the right places. I'm just using the hot glue gun here now just to make sure these are all pushed down, because I don't want to burn my fingers. Let's see what that looks like. So we've got like a nice netty bit at the front here. And with these back parts, actually, I might bring these back around to make these bits higher at the back. So I don't want this just to be on the crown, really. So I'm going to take these 2 back pieces and just bring it back up. So I'm just going to put glue in the same place and then push these bits up, like so. And the same the other side. We're going to start with the roses next. So I got these roses here. They are foam ones, and I got these. I know this is going to be so cute now. I got these when I got married, so these are quite old. I had to give them a wash because they were a bit dusty. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to glue some flowers around in between these here to get them to really stand up and to get the flowers really out too. And I think that would look really pretty, so I'm going to do that now. So how many flowers do you think I might need? 1, 2, 3, 4, Well, this one's really big. Might put it at the front. I think 5 is perfect there. So I'm going to put 5 flowers around the outside here, putting them in kind of in between these bits here. So I'm just going to put hot glue on the back, quite a lot, and then I'm going to push in where I want it to go. Next flower, so lots of glue. And then hopefully these will help these stand up a little bit too. So 2. So there's all our flowers attached. And then I think I'm going to add some more lace over the top of these as well, just to make them really lacy and really pretty. So I'm going to cut another strip of lace off of here, and we're going to use that again to go over the top of these at the back. Okay, so I've got some more black lace here, and I'm going to put this again around the outside of these. And then I'm going to glue this down behind this. So again, this is going to help this stand up a bit more how I want it. And also look pretty around the top of the flowers as well. So I'm going to pull it round so it's got the same length both sides. And I'm going to just pull this up to how I want it to look. So I want it to look kind of messy and a bit like it's not meant to be like it, if you know what I mean. And then with the leftover parts, I'm going to wrap around the back of here. So just by wrapping this, because I love these bits being nice and fat because it stops it from hurting your head so much. And I'm just going to wrap that around that bit there, like so. And glue that bit down here at the end. Okay, so one of the roses have decided it doesn't want to be there anymore, so I'm just going to put some more glue. Oh, more glue stick. Okay. So this is what we're working with so far. I'm still not sure about these things. I think I'm going to cut them down. So I'm going to hold them together like this and then just cut it straight across level if I can, just so they're not so high. Like so, oh, that's better. Nice flat tops now. And I'm going to cut the back ones slightly lower. They can stick out, that's fine. And then we got the bits up here that are all sticking up like so. Okay. I brought some other things over here as well. I've got a pentagram and I've got this spider. Because we're having a black and red theme, I kind of want some red to go along with this. And I really love chains and things. So I was thinking of gluing the actual spider onto here at the front. Like so, and then having the chain coming down either side, so it's still attached to the chain kind of thing, so I don't lose the chain either then. And I want it kind of the chain coming down onto my face, so I'm thinking about gluing the spider here in the middle and then gluing the chain either side, so one up that side and one up that side, so it's got somewhere to dangle down, if that makes sense, like that. So I'm going to find the middle which is right here. I'm going to put some glue here. And I'm going to pop my spider, I hope it's going to stick with this, in the middle here. See what that looks like. It's looking quite cool. I'm not too sure about these spiky bits. What do you think I should do with them? But mind my hat. I think it's kind of what I was going for though, with the whole red and black, and I think it's really cool. Do you think it needs some more tweaks to it? What do you guys think? It's alright for stuff around the house, isn't it? I love the lacy bit at the front and the lacy bit at the back, and the spider just gives it that extra bit of bling. I'm thinking maybe more bling, that's what it needs more. I think it needs more red in here. So let's have a play around and see if we can do anything else to this. I was planning to wear these tomorrow. They were on my thing, but I think that, I know it's destroying a pair of earrings, but I can make them back into earrings afterwards if I don't destroy them too much. I think this would look really cool on here, just for some extra shine. And I was thinking about putting these either side. Should I have them that way or that way? I think downwards is really cool. What does it look like? Let's have a look. I think they look really cool. I actually really like that. And it matches the whole red theme that's going on too. So what I'm going to do is, I am going to take off this bead here in the middle. So I'm going to unclip these bits. So we're just left with a moon and a raven here. Raven skull. And do the same with the other one too. I'm really sorry if this was a gift from someone, but I am using it well. I can't wear them the whole time, so it's really nice to have something special for this night for this. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue them down in the center of these roses here either side. I'm not sure whether to have it slightly higher or slightly lower so they're dangling. I might just, would it be too much? Let's find out. There's a thing when you're making something, it's sometimes good to try things out first before you glue them down. Okay, let's check this out. So they're going to be here. Yeah, they'll probably be too low there. And then we'll have them two like that. Does that look good? Yeah, that's giving the whole blingage. I so want to be this beautiful goth princess tomorrow. I'm glue on here. Now I've decided where I'm going to put them. These are quite heavy, so I've put quite a lot of glue on there. And I'm going to glue them down where I want them to go. So probably bang in the middle of here. I'm just going to push it down onto here. Like that. And same the other side as well with the other one. Pop lots of glue on here. And then put it where we want it, the same the other side. And now I've got some little gems here as well. I've just pulled these little gems off. That's what I really love doing things like this. You can really use anything to make something else. And it's so fun as well, making something that you've done yourself. Even if it looks rubbish, it's still fun. And yeah, I love it. So I'm just taking these little beads off the metal, or trying to. I might just cut the end off, it might be easier. So I've just got the little red beads. I'll do the same to this one too. So I've got two little red beads and I'm going to use them. I don't know whether to pop them on in the middle of the, I might do that. Extra red special, okay. So I'm going to glue them down either side of here and then we can see what that looks like. So a little bit of glue and then I'm going to stick it down right in between these two. And same with the other one. So we're all ready for tomorrow. Okay, let's see what this looks like on now. I think that's done it. I think that's made it a bit more special there. Ooh, still got colour everywhere. There we go. So now we have a pretty crown to wear tomorrow. And what do you guys think? Have you ever made anything like this for yourself before? I've made a few because I did a lot of headpieces when I got married. I made my daughters some headpieces like this, and I really enjoyed it. It's really fun and really easy, and anyone could do this. I'm going to glue that bit of chain down because it's annoying me. And yeah, it's just a bit of fun that you can play around with and all sorts of things. And I think this is going to give me a lot more confidence for tomorrow because I'm a bit nervous. But I am going to be dressed the part, that's for sure. And yeah. Let's put it on again. Perfect. There is a few little bits that I probably am going to fix after looking at it for a little while. Like you do when you're making things. I really like it. What do you guys think? I think it's really cool. Exactly what I was thinking. I would really, in an ideal world, if I had money, I'd put feathers or something around the top and have something swooping down here as well, just to help bring it all together. If I find any red like net or anything, I might attempt it. But yeah, this is giving definitely Star Raven. Thank you so much for coming along to today's video. I'm sorry it was me fiddling around with a lot of stuff and doing a lot of mumbling. But here we are, here we have it. And I feel like I am ready for tomorrow night. We are planning it at 8 o'clock UK time. If you can make it along, please do. It's going to be fun and a goth party, and it's Friday the 13th. Most unluckiest day of them all. And I will see you tomorrow. And please don't forget, be weird, be yourself and be different. Because otherwise, I'm sorry to tell you, but you're just boring. Very boring. And I'll see you later. Goodbye. Thanks for coming.